into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And starting in this one, David Festa. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
J.P. Crawford leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down.
I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to bore it back.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 0-1. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. He swings and fouls one off. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. They say it went.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Logan Gilbert. What do we need to know here?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Byron Buxton. That's in there. Strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, a pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. And now 2 gone.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone, and definitely not the intended location, but those hitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Next offering is in for a strike. That clips the corner.
2-2.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Festa back to work. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His 12th of the season. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Arozarena needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Correa over to first. 1 out in second.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. That's inside. 1-0. Now this is in the air down the line. Wallner tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Dominic Canzone.
Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Just missed.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. And that is out of play. Solano off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And that's the third out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the second. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Ty France. Fought off foul. Sliced hard but foul. Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is late. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So digging in, Brooks Lee.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hitting better than 350 this month.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 now. And that drops in for a strike. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Over to Polanco. They get 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that extends the inning.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Mariners 1 and the Twins 0.
get my music out, 'cause it mattered to me, and I knew there'd be a couple of million people who'd understand and agree. Yeah, hero, come on.
Top half of the
Leading
third
off for the
inning.
Mariners,
Here's the third
the third
baseman,
baseman,
Miles Mastrobuoni.
Mastrobuoni.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Mastrobuoni bats left, throws right, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here is J.P. Crawford. And first offering is fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Softly hit to third, and a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Here's a high chopper. Over to first. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Deshaun.
So up next, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Struck him out looking. So the batting order turns over. And now it's going to be Byron Buxton. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one misses. 1-2 to count. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0.
I got my bands up. 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm cooling like a fan. I ain't here for problems, not again.
And we're back on to the fourth. And now the big-time power threat, Cal Raleigh. Raleigh working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Line drive. Fair ball.
Now
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. He's already homered in this game. First
Ball
pitch doesn't
outside.
find the zone. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Going. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 9th homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners. And that misses. Ball 1. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Top half of inning number 4. And it's fouled away. And strike 2.
Clearly is sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. On a line out towards center. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Donovan Solano.
Here's Donovan Solano. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Up and in, and a count 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
This to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that's a pick you want to come up with as a first baseman. That's how you win that gold glove. But it's never on him to take the error on a throw like that. And he'll probably tell you he should have picked his teammate up, but he gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Solano over at first with 1 away. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2. Miles Mastrobuoni digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off. Slow roller to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Down to number 2 hitter, Matt Wallner. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Larnach stands in now and watches strike 1. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call, and tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone, it looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ty France. Reached on an infield single his first time. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And that one cutting but missing down low. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And a breaking ball misses outside. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching forward.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th.
17.
Bailey Ober.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Crawford stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The center fielder, number 44,
Julio Rodriguez. Up next for the Mariners. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Ober, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. And that one's a little bit low. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one above the zone.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh, 1 for 2. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two outs. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. 2 outs, bases empty. Swings through it for the K. Gets to it onto first. And he'll be safe at first.
Now batting, second baseman Jorge Polanco.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Brooks lead. Gilbert back to work. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Gilbert ready to fire now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Now
He's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Correa batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, bases empty. And misses inside. Swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 1 down, bases empty. Swing and a miss at 96, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is fouled back.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Making noise in the big toys. Celebrate out the gate like the big boys. Who that girl?
And we're back.
Leading
Top
off for the
six.
Mariners,
Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. This to third. Sends it to first. They get the out on Arozarena.
Fastball groove right
The
down the
batter,
middle.
the
Usually
catcher,
a lot of
Mitch
damage done with that pitch.
Garver.
A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. Ober, in his fourth year, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Pitch misses, and 1-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Garver at second with 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Wallner on the move. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Mariners 4 and the Twins nothing. Well, we go bottom six. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And they had their first hit since the second inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Deshaun Kiersey Jr. And there's the strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
High fly ball out to left field. Arozarena pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the right
Matt
fielder,
Wallner, the next Twin up to hit.
Wallner.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The M's leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. 1 left for Minnesota. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Top of inning number 7. Now here is Miles Mastrobuoni. Fastball for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Squeezes it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So a man at first. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And a base hit up the middle. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1
now
away.
batting, the designated hitter.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Cal Raleigh. 1 for 3. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. And there's a ball. The 1-2. That one almost got him. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
First pitch misses. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Stays alive. The 1-2. That one missing inside. First and second, 2 down. In the air, right field. Wallner makes the grab, and that is that. Mariners leave a couple. They lead 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. The Twins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
France in the box again, takes a strike. Here's a rocket out to left. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Lee now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. That one just misses, and it's 1-2. And down on strikes. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. Twins retired in short order. They trail it here 4-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Twins.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Justin Topa.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Rosarena in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The catcher,
Mitch Garver will hit next.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss at a slider. Movement in the bullpen. Brock Stewart warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Cologne, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for the
Back
Mariners.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
83.
8th, Edward Bizardo.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in
Leading up
throwing
for the
strikes,
Twins,
attacking these
the
hitters.
shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
And that
1-2.
skips in the dirt. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad
second
approach
baseman,
right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Clemens
No
in the
ball.
box now.
One strike.
No balls and a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez drops steps, heads back on it. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground. Gets it to first.
Got him.
And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Through 8 full. It's the Mariners 4 and the Twins nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Dominic Canzone. Topa back to work. Topa, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. The 0-1 hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miles
Mastrobuoni now at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Activity in the bullpen. Rock Stewart, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now a slow roller to second. Slings to first, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mariners 4 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now for the Twins, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. Now one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. That's down and in.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And there's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And that gets down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Kiersey gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. Inside. And now it's 3-2. Fly ball down the line. A Rosarena on his horse. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk.
Now
and
batting,
things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one misses up and in. And the count 1-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Trevor Larnach.
He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman, Trevor Larnach. There's a strike. And that's down and away.
1.
First and third, 1 down. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball 2.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity.
Base hit and a run comes in.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
France in the box now. Takes strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The tying run at the plate. And that one upstairs, ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering misses down and away. In the air on the infield.
That's an infield
and the
fly.
infield
Batter's
fly
out.
is called. The Twins down to their final out.
2.
Now it's the
Designated
DH,
hitter,
Brooks Lee. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
1 strike away. Tying run at the plate. Just misses. And a count's full.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Liner, and this could be trouble. One runs in. Runner around third. Across is the runner from first. And they trail by one.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock. Now, that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth, here's Carlos Correa. Trying to deliver as the hero. And the first offering is not close. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
So the tying run at second. And the count 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.